Hello there. Let me just alter this a little bit. There we go. All that faffing around the other day, I think I'd lowered my webcam a bit. There we go. Alright, usual drill, fleet climb, GAC, so let's try and wrap up the first bit pretty fast. But yeah, we had, let's get that right in my head. We got Huyang, we got Darkside Ray, we got 9th anniversary rewards. It's like, honestly, the last one kind of felt meh. I didn't see too much in there that was like brill. I mean, it was okay, not bad. Freebies are freebies, after all, but there was nothing crazy in it. But character reveals were interesting. At least in terms of what they do. Yeah, they didn't seem too crazy. I mean, Ray definitely looked good. I feel like they've tried to mirror Ben a little bit. Only a little bit, but just like they've taken bits of how Ben works with Ray and tried to mirror it with how Ray works with Slacker. Thematically, it does feel nice. That I don't know. Although, off the top of my head, I can't remember if there was a legitimate reason for it. Like, maybe there was something in the original post that said it wasn't that big a jump for the 40. I thought it might have just been... Yeah, that's it. I think it was just 10 levels, wasn't it? It's essentially by the 41 if you just want to get there quicker. Yeah, I do get that. I think Fog of War would be interesting. I suppose there are problems with that still, as far as you can end up essentially not benefiting in some way. I can't really think off the top of my head how, but I'm assuming there is a way in which a Fog of War can be exploited. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that. Hang on, let me just see if I can pull up the post. Is it here? Can't get my head around the new forum. Here we go. $40 pack. Receive all the benefits from the standard episode pass. Immediately receive 50,000 episode points and progress 10 milestones on the episode track. And you can also claim rewards instantly, which I don't know if these are rewards that would be on the track and essentially these are what the 10 levels will get, or if that is what you get for buying it as well. My assumption is it's for getting the 10 levels because you've got like a loot box there. Yeah. So I suppose that's the argument, you know, if you're wondering if is it worth getting the 10 levels, there's your answer. But honestly, I think only Krakens buy that. Yeah. You haven't stated what's in here though. That's the bit that intrigues me. It's like you're giving us a big mystery box at the end. It would be nice if you told us what was in it. Like, if I do my due diligence free to play, how early am I expected to get there? Like, what's the earliest I could get there free to play? And also, what is it really worth getting there? The shipment, it's meant to refresh every week. The episode store, anyway. Yeah, it could be that the image wasn't accurate, but they did state it would be weekly. Yeah, I think the argument was that within a week, you should be able to get all of the rewards in the store. Oh, sorry, no, hang on. Wrong way around. Can't get all the rewards in the store even if you, like, whale out because you wouldn't be able to get enough currency. So it's the idea that, you know, you don't need a refresh. Yeah, I think as well they're trying to avoid people hoarding. I mean, there's a cap on the store if I saw right, so I don't think they want people saying, right, sod all the gear, I'm just going to hoard for Omicrons. I mean, at least you can prioritize them, you know, a bit like myself. If you occasionally miss a GC, then it's like, okay, I can still get my armies. You know, I like that. Whereas I'm the inverse. I've got so many things still to gear and relic up. Although granted, I also need Omicrons, so maybe not the inverse. I've got 500 battle computers on the air, I think. Bavaria are on Tammen. Like the battle computers, I can just hoard for days. Let's do this instead. Yeah, I haven't actually seen a breakdown of them properly yet. I mean, I think Gerbil's done like an infographic saying that the value of the pass is good, but other than that, I haven't seen much on it. I mean, I think part of the question is what is the best value for the currency and get that, because Omicron's fair enough, but also what else were you getting in the GCs? Because it's alright saying, okay, I don't need this, I don't need this, but you're going to start needing it, aren't you? You know, you get them passively through the Galactic Challenges, so suddenly you would need them. Yeah, I think as well that's valid, Mol. I mean, I wasn't even thinking of new characters when I was saying eventually you'll need them, but it is true, the cadence has gone up, so chances are you will need to have more gear. Hey, Piranha, how you doing? Let's do that. Yeah, I mean, at the count I last saw, it was either 18 or 20 that we've had this year, and the forecasting 20 a year. Sorry, 24 a year. I don't think that included like legendaries either. So yeah, it's mental. Again, I'm kind of holding judgment until I see it in action as far as if it's good for the game or not. I think there's potential for it to be good, but it's like once bitten, twice shy with CG. I mean, I think that's the thing with Karatech. They can pick and choose when it goes up, when it goes down. I mean, think about, say, Inquisitors, Bad Batch. They are crazy for Karatech. Then you have some characters that aren't as big. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they can just adjust the tap like that a bit. I'll pass on R10 right now. A couple of months ago I'd have taken it, but yeah, now I'm not so fussed on it. Yeah, I mean, I think Cairo's just an interesting gear in terms of they've obviously made sure it's different to all the other gears of that sort of tier. I mean, it's like here, I haven't got a load here, but I'm still pretty comfortable at 166. Well, that's the battle computers again. It's only the shot prods that hold me up. Yeah, 29. Level 90 would be interesting. I will agree there. I always think there's a potential it could do something a bit like you alluded to there, Osprey, that could do something that you don't expect. I'd be amazed if the mod cap got changed. I know that at the start of the post, the one that I've just put up, there was some weird wording that I think confused people in my guild. It was this line up here. In addition to the above, we will discuss a highly requested quality of life update to make many events simmable, plus one more quality of life surprise. And I think, I know in my guild, a few people saw that and were like, oh, that means there's still one more thing to come. And it's like, no, that's this thing down here, surely. This, bleeding long, I can't find it. There we go. I can't believe it's another quality of life update. It's just that. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't really expect anything else now. Yeah, I'm not convinced, Arts. I mean, I've been wrong before. I didn't think there was going to be anything in terms of another marquee. I thought it'd just be Hu Yang, but... yeah, I'm not always right, but I'm just not convinced there's anything else, because if that's the case, they teased at the end, sort of say, and there'll be one more thing coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled. Instead, they sort of allude to something at the very start of the article and then use the exact same phrasing within the article. Yeah, I think an update was needed to alter things, especially simmable events. Honestly, I still wish there was a bit more that was simmable. But in general, I don't think it's been a bad update. Yeah, I wouldn't get your hopes up for anything else. Again, I'm just reading it as I'm seeing it. You know, maybe Metech could come out and say, yes, there is something that's going to come out, but I'm not expecting it. Let's do that. Fly by to 80. We get prof so we can stealth. Actually, that should do us... yeah, we're on 89 already, brill. Yeah, that could definitely do with tweaking. I mean, it's been brutal recently. Crimson got promoted to Kyber 3 again, that was nice. But Temin lost... I think Temin lost the 4th in a row. So, yeah, we're still in Kyber 3 there. I mean, the fact that I need to now win every GAC for the rest of the season to get a positive win rate is not nice. I can't say I'll be cheering for it, App. I mean, I can understand people who don't like ships having that mentality, but I like having control of my crystals. I mean, it's like if they announced the Return Squad Arena, I'd kind of be okay with it. You know, hop on the game for a couple hours and, you know, just win a few battles and you're done, versus what for me is a marathon in terms of 2 hours for 2 accounts. I mean, arguably it's the same. Yeah, I feel like it's the safest mentality. I mean, think about every post that came out regarding the new update. And every post sort of came out with this prelim of, now let's not forget that they've been screwing us over with Leviathan and Punishing One and Tie Dagger, you know, and then they've done this with the assault battles. And it is funny, isn't it? Because people kind of did forget. You know, like all of this chat we've been having, none of us have mentioned it. Even when I've been doing Fleet here, none of us thought, oh yeah, it screwed us. But it is kind of how the game works. Like the new big shiny update comes out and it's like, oh yeah, let's forget about all that for a bit. Hey up, Ada, how you doing? Yeah, I think that's part of my mentality as well, Mol. I think I could end up going on a really bad run in GAC as things stand, so I don't particularly like the idea of my crystals being further out of my control. Especially when you got something like this, the matchmaking with GAC. It's not like I expect to get top rewards all the time. I know where my place is in the game, but yeah, there's a point when you feel like you're a bit too far behind. I haven't bumped into any Ray or Ezra's yet, no. My opponent on Temin today has got Ezra relicked up. So potentially today, but in general, no. I'll keep that in mind just for the fact that they are my go-to for Ray at the moment. Yeah, I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Just essentially waiting for this bleeding timer to go. I'll tell you what, if they could do a quality of life change for Fleet Arena, it'd be getting rid of that timer. Just let me do my battles back to back to back. Stop me waiting around. Let's see. This is my free to play. I got 180 out of 330 with Ezra, so okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst. What'd you get for the second run? 30 each, so potentially I get it to 270 by the end of the free conquest. Luthen, yeah, I don't really care about Luthen. DTMG, I would like. He is on Proving Grounds now, so I might be able to get him in the next couple of months. But yeah, I need to get Cal Kestis. That one's annoying me. I mean, I got Taran this last Proving Grounds. I've not done anything with him because I haven't got Seer built up, but would like to get that done. Which way are we going here? I thought the issue with Slacker is he still does need to be able to target. So if Ezra's hiding, he can still get up to whatever he's doing. As I've done about the stun. You know, obviously the AoE is still going to have damage. Okay. Just realised we got Datacron sitting here, so it's like, why not? Yeah, I think I just leave it there because it's not too much benefit. Yeah, we've had a big couple of updates, Ada. On Wednesday, I think it was, they announced like a big revamp to... Well, a big revamp. Honestly, I could break it down, but it'd take me half an hour to do it. So if you're curious, go and have a look in like my Discord server. There's a big post on it. And then past 24 hours, we've had Huyang from the Ahsoka series, his kit reveal. We've had Darkseid Rey kit reveal announced. And we also had like the anniversary rewards. Yeah, that First Order Taunt Ignore will be really nice. It's only GAC, but it will be very good. I mean, I think Darkseid Rey is the first one I've looked at in a while, and I've thought I could really do again that on both of my accounts. Because, well, I've got Slacker on both, it just makes sense to go for it. Whereas some of these of late, I've thought, oh, maybe I can skip that, maybe I don't need to rush it. I always get it on my main anyway, but Crimson's probably fallen behind more than it should. I've got one I want put on Bo-Katan still. Literally just one map chilling here. And then I would like to give Queen Amidala and Omicron just so that I've got that viability. But after that, I will probably save for Darkseid Rey, assuming I can get her on here. They haven't blocked me out with feats. I mean, I think with Darkseid Rey, I feel like we're going to have to come up with a nickname for her. I feel like it's just that viability she could give to Slacker that interests me. Not like Slacker's not good anyway. Why do I get the feeling that's a reference to Smile? Like, it's not Daisy Ridley, but you could certainly imagine Daisy Ridley doing that. Yeah, are we talking about like when she was like in a stable lock? Like she was just easing normal Rey? I haven't seen The Rise of Skywalker for a bit, so you'll have to forgive me. Yeah, Rey with the Nashes. I always look at stuff like that though, and I think, is that prosthetics or have they just CG'd that in? Sure, it's easy enough to get like false teeth put in, but I wouldn't know. I mean, that's another question. How does becoming like a dark side user or a Sith or whatever she is classified as in that dream, how does that cause you to have fangs or fang-like teeth? Does it, like the dark side, warp your dentures? Teethy Ridley, that's interesting. I'm not sure it's going to stick, but I like it. Yeah, maybe. Lisa needs braces. Daniel plan. Lisa needs braces. I have Simpsons references on tap sometimes. Okay, let's call this assist. Mark 6 is the big thing with it. It just allows they are targeted, so it just allows you to save a few hits on one of these two. Plus, it grants speed up and tenacity up. I mean, this is the dicey bit I find, but you know what? I'm going stealth. We're on 85. I'm going to hope that the next two attacks we do with these two is enough. There we go. We got a few assists. I say it every time, and I know, I think, don't know if it was T-Max or someone else recently who was saying assists don't matter. And like, yeah, I get it, but it makes me feel better. A lot of things in this game, there's a thing that actually stops it from working, yet I still do it because it makes me feel good. Like, I have to stop hitting tanks sometimes because I think I don't actually need to hit them, they're not taunting. There we go. We've still got a bit of time to hop over to Bannon. Oop. Wrong button. Is the event for Prof doable with event characters rally levels, or do you need to invest more in the pilots? I did it on my free-to-play with just the minimum requirements. I may have had like one or two things a little higher just by chance, but by and large it was just the event racks. I know what you mean about international football darts. I've actually chose to watch something else. It's not that I'm not interested in football when it's England, it's that the Nations League's just a big pile of meh. It's hard to get excited about it. It doesn't help that right now we've got an interim manager. We've got players who are choosing if they want to play for England or play for the club. So the whole thing's just kind of, eh. I can still want England win. You know, I'm still rooting for them, keeping an eye on the score, but if I have a choice of like having an hour on Spider-Man 2 or something, I'm going to choose that. That did get delayed, didn't it, to February? That was shocking when you told me. You won this GAC with only casting on WoW England? Wow. That was a very lucky win. I mean, I know for myself, if I got stuck in that situation, I'd be fretting. I may need to change my loadout here. Okay. March, April, wow. I hope they're discounting the game. I mean, it's certainly a shorter amount of time for it to be on the shelves. So they're not reducing? Wow. I mean, it makes you wonder, would they have been better releasing this year as on the previous engine and then just, delaying the new engine for a year kind of thing? Okay, so it has been a work in progress. I don't think I win this one. I might need to check my Darth Revan mods. Just double check I'm losing the coin flip legit. Yeah, they go first. Yeah, nothing's going to overtake that. What time are we on? 20 minutes, we're fine. Yeah, I think I need to put Reaper in, just make it a bit more smooth. Yeah, it's like I said, I didn't have Reaper in the lineup, that was the issue. Up until pretty much now, I've not actually needed it. Yeah, I do think that'd be worthwhile. I mean, I think, personally, I hope they release a new one. I keep saying it, but C is my big wish. I mean, if they won't be greedy, Bad Batch, but I feel like the more practical one would be C. And yeah, I do get the point, you know, it's like I was reinforcing with Mark 6 just then, and it isn't that helpful in that battle for sure. Yeah, Meathead did allude to that, didn't he? I mean, that'd certainly be good for new players. Yeah, me said something about it, so I get the feeling there will be something. Yeah, he kind of made a jokey comment about it, like, Inquisitor Lightspeed bundle. You know, I thought, okay, you're taking notes. Either that or you know something and you're just being coy. Yeah, I mean, but like this, if it came about, I do think it would be a very friendly thing for the devs to do in terms of, you know, it would give any new player a chance to compete and rote a bit more. I mean, personally, it's one of my bugbears that it's very hard to sort of say to a new player, right, you've got to go and join a guild that's doing Darkside Geo, Lightside Geo, just for the simple fact that you won't have the units to take part in Rote. You know, so it is the thing with the Lightspeed bundles, they do give new players that chance to instantly catch up. Don't think we'll win this. I think I heard something about that, yeah. I think I saw 8th Brother in there. I mean, that's not bad. A way of speeding the shard farm up, anyway. Wouldn't say it's slow as such, but anything to speed up the farm is kinda nice. I heard they upped the price on them. I don't really get that. Oh, hang on, it wasn't that. It was that. Yeah, I don't get why they've upped the price. Oh, I did a thing earlier. I forgot to mention it. Got Darth Mallet to Rally 9. One very small thing, but that was Crimson, that, not Tamming, but I feel like I did a good thing. I'm working on my Leviathan at last. The carrot box is the same, they've just upped the price. At least that's what I've gathered anyway. I haven't bought it or out, but I saw someone on Reddit saying thank you for increasing the price, it just helped me not to buy it. I mean, if it is the same, if it is one that's always been $6.99, fair enough. But I've not seen one that price before. I've only seen $4.99. That was interesting if it is. Let's have a look. Oh, not that. Yeah, an additional 20. Okay. So it's not the $4.99 because I'm pretty sure that was just a flat 25. I'm pretty sure anyway. Just saw something, that was it. Oh yeah, Conquest. There'll be a few gimmies we know already though, aren't there? I mean, I'd be amazed if there isn't something along the lines of win with the Great Mothers Morgan Elsbeth surviving. That just seems something really screwy that they would do. Hopefully they don't say like a full conscripted team like they did with Phoenix. Well, thinking what else we've had in that time. Maybe something with Enoch. Like, win with Enoch, Death Trooper Radiant, Night Trooper surviving. Gotta be some of these really screwy ones, aren't there? Maybe get X amount of kills with mercenaries. I.e. it would be easier if you got Balaam, but it's doable if you haven't. I mean, in fairness, you could do it with Cal Kestis. That one I still don't get. When was he a mercenary? Like, you played Jedi Survivor. I can't think of a point in that game where I thought, he's alright, mercenary Cal is. Yeah, it'd be easy, but they might just throw it in there to... like, they could increase the number. You know, they could make it a high number, something that would be easy enough with Balaam, but a little bit trickier if you didn't have Balaam. Considering it starts next week, I think that would be wrong. It wouldn't be a surprise if they didn't try and do something with Spectre. You know, get X amount of kills with Spectre units, because you could technically do it if they do the patch with Chopper and Fulcrum. But I think that's more likely the next volume. Yeah, Off Balance was a good shout. A bit like I'd thrown in Retaliate, and there was another one, wasn't there? Another debuff. Yeah, Soldiers of Fortune could be one. Because that would then force you to use Shin and Marek. Okay, so I'm going to lose TIE Reaper when it reinforces. I suppose it means I can reinforce however I want. Okay, insta-kill the bomber. Okay, it looks like we got back ahead. Didn't feel that way, that's kind of why I was surprised about it, but... Yeah, I wasn't actually feeling like I was ahead, so it was just pleasing when we got there. Base it there, and let's reinforce, I guess, with fighter. Okay, we've got 10 minutes. It's going to be pretty much the full time, so... let's just do that. One refresh, it's not the worst. Feels like this guy's climbing the hard way. I mean, for the record, I wouldn't do this in GAC, but I would have thought this is okay in Elite Arena. At least we'll try and get through it fast. Now you see, I don't get that with the AI for Mark 6. Why does it use a special there? No, it's got a chance of an insta-kill, and it's like, nah, I'm going AoE. You know, if it was on defense AI, it would do that one shot without a... If only are coded on defense. I mean, that's just mental. I mean, we still win, but it's just... That's frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's not even like a big thing. It's just in this instance where maybe you're in a bit of a hurry and you try and rush it, you can't full auto. Well, you can full auto, obviously, but it's not efficient full autoing. I mean, you're getting another AoE. It's as if they just don't want to use the basic. Okay. Doesn't want to use the basic, use the basic. Okay. But it couldn't have timed that better. Alright. Get into GAC. So, round 1. We did lose up against Dark Lord Jar Jar. Couldn't get through the front or the back. They managed to get through the entire of my North. Couldn't get through my Mon Mothma or Leia. 3 on the Leia, 4 on Mon Mothma. So, I feel like we did okay in the end, as far as a few teams did well, but my problems on offense really cost me. I mean, in fairness, when I say my problems on offense, the biggest problem I had, I decided to try and split Seer Malicos and Starkiller when if I'd have just used all 3 of them in one squad, I would have beat that, I'm pretty sure. So, we're not making that mistake again. So, we're up against Nasha this time. I used to have a friend called Nasha. I haven't seen him since college, so that was what? I was 17? Wow, 14 years. Okay. So, we're 11.4, they're 11.2. Zetas, 288 to 248. Omicron's 34 to 35, pretty close. They're missing 1 GL, Lord Vader, we're missing 3. Relic units 209 to 211, so again, very close. R5's 166 to 181, so we're only a little bit behind, 15. 81 to 40, 25 pluses, so we're doing good. 20 pluses 251 to 201, and 15 pluses 396 to 414. I only ever mention that because it's there, but honestly the 15s don't matter too much. Datacrons, yeah, they put a lot of effort into the crons, so fair play. Let's see, anything notable they're missing? They haven't got Afra. They have got Bo-Katan, no built-up Echo like me. They have got Levy. Mods-wise, I'd say they're looking alright. Okay. Let's get this on screen, and let's see what we're facing. Hey, Kader, how you doing? Right, so nothing's happened on defense, at least as far as I can see, so let's have a look at the defense. And I'll drag this over here so I can type it up. We've got CLS. We've got Dash. We've got Queen Amidala. We've got my little, well, I say mine, but we've got the little Sky Guy team I'm using. And we've got Rex 5s. Okay. South Wall. We've got Leia. We've got Malgus. We've got Boss Nass. Jabba. And Rey. Alright, fairly tasty. Before I move screen, I want to check, is this anything awkward? Bulk? Okay, I think we can cope with bulk. One last one, just because it popped up in my head. That's okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. I'll be honest, the one that's concerning me more with Ufus right now is damage immune relate ones, because I'm disliking this idea that you could have a normal counter to begin with, and then whenever they drop below 50% health, they're gaining DI. That to me is a little bit frustrating, because suddenly it's like, oh, I've got to wait for you to drop that and then come back to you, and but that's a mess. So hopefully we don't have any of that. Now, as far as I can see, we're going to do Thea there, why not? Bane there, why not? After it worked well last time, I'm going to do Iden on CLS. For gas, I think we will do CLS. We're at the funky bit right now, because there's a few here I'm like, do we do it? Tentatively Malgus on Rex. I might move Malgus down there, see how I feel. We've got Dash. Was that Dash on Chewy? Dash, Vandor, and Ness. Stuns. So ideally, I need something that doesn't care about stuns. I mean, Raver screams out there, but that's overkill. I suppose the alternative would be Aphra. She goes first, she increases cooldowns, and therefore they can't use specials. At least for a turn. What do you think beats Shackle, Rex, and Arc? Bad Batch? I'm just mulling that over in my head. If you're able to get Echo out early... Yeah, I could see that working. Yeah, Malik Solar could be a shout. Well, saying that... I suppose it depends if you land the shocks there and the healing immunity once you've got the 3 stacks of... I can't remember what Malik's buff is off the top of my head, but Dark Infusion. Yeah, Malgus on Dash was appealing, I will admit, Mol. I was thinking what would be good for Rex then. I mean, we could do something like that, I guess. Let's see, so Dash, Vandor, Ness. And let's add in the level 6 stuns. See if anyone else has done this. Okay, so Adrad got through, it's alright. Sorry, I find that amusing. Someone tried Mando lead Boba Grief. I mean, that's an interesting kook. Yeah, I need to give my Qui-Gon an Omicron on here. Okay, so let's switch this around. Let's do that there. Honestly, the number of characters on my main account that need Omicrons is filthy. I mean, arguably I could do third sister, but it's like... I've got good bounty hunters here. Oh, you know, I think they're good. I wonder if we could do well, not Starkiller, but EP Mara. Maybe not. Win rates plummet quite a bit. Although, I wonder if we could do... I wonder if we could do Bastila there instead of Malik. Maybe that's pushing it a bit. Well, keep that in mind. I mean, I've got Mothma and Luthen on defense. Well, Mothma, Luthen, and Power... No, I've got Mothma and Luthen on defense with SRP, so I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, it's not OP, but it could be annoying with the stuns. That's where I'm just a little bit cautious. Tell you what, let's move that back. The one that was okay was this, so we'll put Adrad in for now. Leia, I'm thinking, do we do Plokron? JML with the Plokron. Then we can slack a Jabba. That leaves me a bit funky here, though. Okay, so back a step. Let's put Adrad down there. I don't think I've got a Dark Side tank revive. Oddly enough, I've got Dengar on defense as well. I'm pretty sure I have anyway. Yeah, Dengar's on defense with the Dengar Cron. I thought I'll put it on the bat wall, and it's one of those that's kind of... It might catch someone. I mean, put it like this, I'm putting thought into this right now, so someone might be doing the same. I'll tell you what, just to get through this, we'll put Raver there for now. And then... for Malgus, we could do that. Although, saying that... yeah. Go on, I'll rotate it, just for argument's sake. I've got a Rallic 1 mace, so it's not like a big mace, but maybe it's enough to just tank for a bit there. I've got Cal as well, so Cal's a bit of flex. Right, I'm kind of happy with how that's looking. It's not like we're looking at this round and going, how are we going to get through this? So I'm okay with that. Let's start with this. Yeah, it feels good because you know your opponent's got to pull a rabbit out the hat to not suffer as well. You know what I just said about Darkside Tank Revive? I have got one. I've just remembered it's Terran's. I mean, at least I remembered. Better late than never. Okay. Alright, can we please stop playing the game of hit the seer? Okay. Just about hanging in. Cal and Ray both go. Apron, Star Destroy down. Okay, that's annoying. Timing-wise, anyway. Okay. Not the cleanest, but we got through. So does Cat Bane at Relic 7 double tap more consistently? No, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. I was asking something similar the other day about does Hon more consistently assist if he's like R9, and there's no reason for it to be the case. Okay, let's get JML in. I'm trying to remember what I was doing with this the other day. It was JML and Plo, but I can't remember who the third was. It might have been Cal. Luke and Cal both increase the win rate. Revan's not that far behind. Oh, we're going out break. Thanks, Aranya. Yeah. I suppose this is the question I'm thinking to myself, right? Let me pull this up. If we're looking at Malgus, and we just have on the squad either Cal or... Let's just put Cal in, let's just see how it looks. Okay, so it's a 94% win rate there. But what if we have the lead as Raven? Drops a bit. So it's probably better trying to do it with Luke and Cal. So that says to me I should try Raven, even though the win rate's a little less. Let's give it a go. I'm chuckling a little bit there because you were sort of there as I was, Mol. Alright, let's get Flow Prince in. I wonder where my Stunkron is. I'm sure I've got one on this account. Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't think you were talking about Darth Bane. Let's do that. We'll do that as well. I thought we'll call Plo for an assist. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Okay, nearly. Just hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. Oh, hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. Please. Please. Masking nicely, please. That stealth came at the worst possible time. Right, come on, Plo. Oh, hang on. Try again. Come on, come on, come on. Hang in there, JML. Hang in there. Right. Yeah, that ain't good. Oh, now that is actually a thing I didn't take into account. Yet so far. Okay, that's definitely a case of check your crons. I was looking there expecting something for protection recovery, thinking how she was healing up like that, but I think that was just Leia being Leia. Alright. Honestly, we're kind of boned, but we're going to just stick at it for a minute. Let's just see if that other comp would have been alright. Yeah, Drogon was doing Drogon things. Still. I mean, I didn't put one on, but still, I didn't expect to get obliterated like that. Okay, let's just deal with this wall for a minute. Yeah, changing tack from him. I feel like that's been the story of my GACs lately, though. I just get locked out of one wall. I don't know if I need to go heavier defense or something. Or lighter defense, even, I should say. Oh, wow, okay. I mean, this is now quite literally, can I just keep him stun locked for a bit? Alright, not at all sketchy. Let's do this dash team, I guess. And so fill the Wookiee with doubt. Oh, nearly. All right, nice and clean. Bane, and where are you, Sith Assassin? There we go. Alright, Sash should drop in a minute. There we go. Suck, suck, suck. And a swipe. Alright, we could do with taking the Master out. There we go. Right, pretty routine. Now, I put in CLS here, but because of ETH, this could actually go awry. Alright, so let's just go there, man. The amount of evasion that Kron seems to give winds me up. Alright, we got ETH. And we got Ahsoka. Okay, I didn't really want to do that. 51. Okay. Let's try some bounty hunters here. Let's do that. Maybe the wrong lead. Maybe I should have gone for Aura. Yeah, we're gonna get yeeted. Yeah, essentially, it's a way of avoiding evasion. Well, that would have been nice if I got the Hondo's Cron. Although I don't mind trying it for that. You returb. If it was like if I showed my mum that, it might have been an interesting reaction. Okay, let's go try TCMG. Question is, could that do more? Like, I know it's probably going to end some with layer, but I think we hold it. I'm looking at it, we've got a way of controlling them. Yeah, that was fine. About the only word I can use to describe it. Okay, this wall. We were going to do Adrad here, so let's give that a go. Let's pass that to Rad. Just realised no Phalanx. No Phalanx is kind of nice. Let's do that. Lovely. Okay, so this Malgus... Yeah, this is bad. I'm looking at Cat and thinking, is there anything I can do there? Like, could we do 1, 2, 3? Just force sleep Malgus out. Ow. I recognize priority targets, but man, Kenobi just did so little for me at the start there. Okay, go there. No, I just got absolutely yeeted. The Rave was a bad idea. Slacker, I would like to at least take down Jabba. Let's move... Actually, saying that. Maybe a bad idea. Try and force them to go after DTMG. And I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I've got a pretty decently sped normal Moff Gideon, so I find this quite weird how slow I'm feeling at the start here. Alright, so Boushh is out. I mean, that's a success. Okay, so I'm thinking, do we armor shred a bit to try and make it so that we can chew through Chrysanthemum a bit more, or do we just keep doing the big hit? No, I think Chrysanthemum's just a bit too thick. I think as well the issue is I'm going to get yeeted in a minute. Okay, Scout got the bullet. Not nice, but I could live with that. At least if I'm trying to at least get Chrysanthemum down once. Alright, pretty much just entirely healed up there. That's not nice. Alright, I'm full ulting at this point. I don't think there's much more I can do. I think we can try Aphra here. You might have enough to get through Chrysanthemum and Jabba. This just occurred to me, by the way, there's an irony that Aphra is quite good at taking out Chrysanthemum. In general. Alright, increase cooldowns. Send a droid. Yeah, that does next to nothing. Hello there, Rebel. How you doing? Okay, so that'll miss. I'm going to put some Armor Shred on. Okay, that got through the protection up. Again, we do that. Oh, it sounds very fancy, that. Let's increase cooldowns again. But yeah, GG's, man. Okay, we're nearly there with Chrysanthemum. Nearly. Probably doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Ah. Yeah, exec is definitely a beneficial investment. Hey. That punishing one, I'm waiting for it going on node so badly. Couldn't do any of the marquee structure like I normally do. So, yeah, I'm stuck at a puny 3-star on all my accounts. I would say ships. Ships are always going to be relevant, so I put it like this, right? I haven't had Leviathan on my free-to-play, you know, obviously since it came out. I regret that for the simple fact it's such an important part of getting through GACs. So yeah, if you can prioritize a ship, do it. We got Slacker, we got GBA, we got Armorer. We got anything crit damage related? That'll do. Raver versus Leia? I mean, go on. Let's give it a go. Yeah, go on, I can hold. I've got an outbreak running right now, oddly enough. Suppose the question is higher, which one, or the question is which is higher, Raver or Raver on Malgus? Yeah, that is a big issue. I'll go with First Order. We'll just get this down, and then we'll see if we got a Malgus killer somewhere in hiding. Alright, we'll just wait for these ads to run. .35% there. Yeah, the episode gimmick. It's interesting. Still too early to tell if it's going to be good or not. Yeah, my thought process here is let's get the thing out that I'm pretty sure can beat something. That is quite interesting. I mean, I bet there is a way for Slacker to win. Sorry, for CLS to beat Slacker, but I imagine it's a very long shot for it to happen. Yeah, my armor is dead. Right, hold the line, Slacker. Hold the line. Oh, damn. Alright, go on. We'll play for science at this point. Let's just see if this would have done anything. Yeah, I didn't go for Malgus. Well, this is one way of getting your arse handed to you. Wow. Yeah, honestly, I was just throwing stuff at the wall around you. I didn't expect it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think about the episodes thing. It's like, we'll have to see. Let's see then. We'll try and take this down. Yeah, it's been a while, got to be said. Did you log back in to get Sabine? Can't remember if you did or not. I mean, the pass does seem to have value, that's the one thing. I think if it was a rubbish pass, then I'd be more concerned. Definitely free time and sanity, gotta enjoy that. Playing Galaxy of Heroes doesn't offer it much. Oh, sorry, you didn't want to be spending like 3 hours doing the raid, 2 hours doing Conquest, another hour doing TB or TW. Don't say tough luck. I don't know. I mean, put it like this, I probably won't get it immediately anyway, but maybe at some point I might. Like I say, I don't think it's bad value, from what I've heard. Alright, at least we got a Prof assist. Evasion. Don't you just love it? I think for me, with the $20 price tag, even though it's expensive in terms of a video, like a mobile game, like you could probably buy an indie video game for argument's sake, I still think it's kind of in the ballpark that these games do put passes out for. So I'm not surprised by it, and I'm not banging my drum on it either. It's like, it's to be expected. Hey Upsop, how you doing? Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to like it by any stretch. It's just, I kind of accept it as where the game is right now, or where games in general are. Yeah, if there is like an actual logistical issue for buying it, then I can certainly understand that. Yeah, I do agree, $10 is standard. I think 20 is on the high end. I think when you add in the Conquest Pass as well, that's where it's a touch tone deaf. You know, if they hadn't already got one pass out of there already, that was 10, you think, alright, but... Dude, it's like, come on, did you have to do another one that was double? Okay, so take over the ship. Yeah, I mean, for that reason, I can understand it. I mean, I get the Conquest Pass. It just means that if I... It allows me to get the gear. That's the main thing. You know, you don't get the pass. You're having to essentially... Sorry, I'm getting obliterated here. Yeah, you have to get the charge rather than get the gear or the signal data or any of that. So I do appreciate it for that reason. Yeah, the base pass seems decent. Nothing like crazy, but you know, you're not sort of looking at it and going, oh, we're getting screwed here. It could have been lower. You know, I'm not saying that it was, you expect it because of them saying it'd be equivalent, but you never know. There might be some shenanigans going on, like when the raid got revamped. I mean, the if reminds me of if you could get wreck crate and challenges, so I'm not too concerned from that angle. You know, there was always things that were if dependent. Okay, so we do that. Yeah, I mean, it is where I'm a little annoyed at Darkseid, right? You know, not the character coming out, but the fact that it feels like I was really on the bandwagon that I thought Conquest this time would be a ship. And it's because when you think we've only had 2 ships this year, it felt like we needed a new one. And I didn't mind the fact it was Conquest, because one, it means that people can have a chance to replenish the Zetas, Omicrons, etc. But also just that fact that Conquest isn't the worst place to farm a ship. It's as if they've clocked onto that idea that it's quote-unquote easier to get from Conquest, so they think, right, we don't want to do it there. I can't help but think, especially over Christmas, why not just give us an easy Conquest? Yeah, we're out. Okay, GG's Nasha. Yeah, this has just been a horrendous Grand Arena season. No two ways around it. Yeah, they might give us some kind feats. I'm not anticipating anything too kind, though. I mean, I was saying it before. It would be... It'd be something I'd expect if they do things like make win X amount of battles with Great Mothers and Morgan Elsbeth surviving, win X amount of battles with Shin Hati and Marek surviving. Pound to a penny, there's going to be some feat for Tara and Malicos, even if it's just one singular feat. They've started doing it where they put so many things in with the new characters, and I'm like, I know you can cheese a lot of them. You know, I can already see Osprey typing fast angrily on the keyboard, but I sometimes just look and think, can we just go back to some of the older style feats where it's like gain dots 1,000 times? And I know that it's easy to do, but especially around the Christmas period, I'm like, can you just give us the easy feats? You know, things that aren't that much of a chore to do, rather than these ones that require you to edgelord your way to victory. Yeah, I go back to it. I'm not saying that they're impossible. It's just that thing of, I do wish they were just not forcing them. You know what I mean? It's like, I go back to it. Say Morgan Elsbeth and Great Mothers. That's Balmhorn Chewie, assuming the data discs line up. If it isn't that, it potentially Dash, Dash plus 2 more supports. You get my point? I know that the feats aren't that hard in isolation, but it's just one of them things where I'm like, the fact that you have to find these, or not find, but use these cheeses, it's like, can't you just give us some more interesting ones? Rather than just shoehorning in these new characters. And it's more annoying like when they did the legendaries. You know, it's like, alright, I haven't got Taran, that's X amount of key cards I can't use. Yeah, exactly. I have no complaints about Rey being the unit. I mean, take the previous set, Conquest Volume, not the one that we just did for Ezra, but the Luton one. One of the global feats, if I recall correctly, was get so many kills with Cal Kestis. And, you know, if you've got Cal, great. I mean, I got him on my main, I did it, but on my free-to-play, I haven't. And I'm like, so I miss out on 15 keycards there. You know, and it's things like that that just demoralise you, because you think, you're basically just saying, screw you for not farming this new thing. I know new was very doing a bit of lifting there in terms of Cal isn't that new by that point, but I know for my free-to-play, for instance, I've been sort of catching up on other things like getting Lord Vader, then it's been getting Bo-Katan, and it's like, you just don't have time sometimes to get some farms done. Yeah, Bo-Katan and Leia were both in Luton. I mean, like I say, for me, sometimes they just put things in that are irritating. Like, I can understand the previous Conquest unit being in there, because it's like, okay, if you did the last Conquest, you should have it at least at Gear 8 or something. But yeah, the legendaries that do me, because if you haven't been keeping up, it feels bad. Yeah, I could imagine Padawan Sabine having one. Maybe Hu Yang. Because Hu Yang will be out by then, won't he? Alright, anyway, enough about Conquest. I need to ban the C word during these streams. We're up against Lolpol, and we're actually favourites. 10.5 to 8.3. Zetas 263 to 106. 28 Omicrons to 17. 6 GLs to 3. They are missing Leia, Jabba, Lord Vader, and JMK, and Sith Eternal. A bit rough, that. Ralix 167 to 144. Rally 5 Pluses 143 to 111. Mod score 41 to 8, 173 to 33, 328 to 88. So we're winning on all those. And we got Datacron advantage. So on paper, there's a lot going for us here. They haven't got Leviathan. They've got, well, they've probably got Profundity based on the Route 9 Adrad. They haven't got Afra, Raver, Baron, although I've only just got him. No Drogon or Bo-Katan or Jar Jar. They have got Queen Amidala. No Maul or Cat. No Echo build. No Cal. I know there's also an argument, just list what they have got. They've got quite a bit of speed on Moff Gideon to their credit. And the mod's still looking reasonable order. Okay. Sometimes it could just be that they've had a good season. You know, maybe the Datacron set previously was kind to them. That's why I've started looking at it anyway. Alright, I'm assuming no attacks. Yep, we're all clear here. So we're facing Beskar or Mando. We've got Newt. The lack of Datacrons is a bit surprising. We've got Wedge. I don't think I've seen Wedge on defense for a long time. Chief Chirper. Anyone smelling Lightspeed bundles? Just a surprising amount of R3s and R5s. That's the team I wasn't expecting. Poe. Iden. Karth. Old Ben. Yeah, this is definitely giving me Lightspeed bundle vibes. And Phasma. Yeah, I think this could be the, on paper at least, the easiest GAC I've had in donkeys. I mean, it could be the very good on offense, for sure. Alright, let's get the Wampa out. Let's just double check they haven't got like crazy potency or something. Nah, 52. Yeah, maybe not the best strategy. It would be amusing if it was all these Galactic Legends. Only because it would pretty much guarantee me the win. Alright, nice and easy for Womp. I don't know if this is a thing, but does OG Kylo win this? Yeah. I mean, I was trying to think what would slow it down. Okay, 58. I mean, this hasn't even got an Omicron or a Zeta. I really feel like I'm dunking on this guy, and I apologize just on the random chance he might find this video at some point, but I'm genuinely looking at teams like this and thinking, all right, now, how do I get a solo on this? I mean, Savage is kind of sticking out. I mean, how things are going, I'm not expecting to need Trier, or at least a big Trier. I could be wrong. Okay, we've got some resistance and some rebels. Maybe mallet this. I mean, I will say to this guy, thank you for giving me a reasonably easy round. I say reasonably easy because we don't know what the back wall is. Like, people have joked he might have put all his GLs back there and suddenly I'm just scratching my head out to get around them, but even then, we've got an easy front wall. Yeah, long shot, but I wouldn't rule it out. I've had people say before they watch me stream. I mean, I can't really control that around you. I'm not going to throw around just to make it easy, let's say that. I do that on a daily basis anyway. You gotta love Ezra, when you can't assist, he still does the assist motion. Yeah, it's one way of looking at it. If I lose, it's certainly something to flip. I'm gonna say Django's on defense. I've got Nest. The only thing I'm concerned about is that Resistance Trooper. With the base, it can be a little bit frustrating. I'm not sure it would get through Nest, but it could be a bit awkward. 137% tenacity. Come on, I'll follow your guys' lead. Yeah, I think the Ewoks are on the north wall. Assuming we get through this wall without issues, Ewoks we can do something fun with. My health steal is incredibly low. Yeah, I don't know if there was something wrong with my health steal there, or if... Yeah, that was just weird. Yeah, I mean... Not much more I can say there. Yeah, it was a fail. Yeah, I'm not going to go that far with the solos. I'll tell you what, we'll just throw in the army. Just make sure we get it out. I mean, yeah, that would actually be brutal if he wins on offense without dropping a battle and I lose because I lost a solo. And I wouldn't mind, but again, I'm looking at Osprey because Osprey knows a lot of these kind of mechanics, but I don't know why I wasn't stealing that much health then. I could have sworn I was due a bit more health steal with Nest. It felt like I was just on the low end in terms of recovery, but maybe it's where I needed some health steal chron or something. Alright, so no Jar Jar, but there's Gungans. Nothing too fancy there with Rolo. We'll be alright. That's a pretty easy wall still. So I figure... Let's get all the Sith in. Yeah, I think he wanted something a bit tougher at the back. Alright, take a nap. Gassy Baby, did you not read the memo on what this does? Here, have another go at it. Were they just not gaining that much? Or, you know, in terms of they weren't gaining buffs a lot. I mean, if anything, I was just thinking general health steal, if I'm being honest. I wasn't thinking like unique multiplied. I was just thinking like general. You know, Nest is doing the counter and I'm thinking you're getting very little back here. I don't know, maybe it could have just been like I was expecting, but 15% base. Again, that's kind of where my head is. It feels like I was expecting more than the 15. But you know, like maybe it was 15 and I'm expecting more, but maybe it didn't feel like 15 either. Hey up, Brad, how you doing? Uno, dos. Oh, we're in that break, my bad. It's alright, we've got a very easy opponent on this account. Kind of makes up for the fact that I've just hit a brick wall on my main. How's yours going today, Brad? Gungan. Let's go for that one. Yeah, the outbreaks were running. Oh, it was running. Until I saw Aranya mention it, I didn't see it. I should have seen the line above, but I missed that. Okay, have that, I guess. Why did I do that? I don't know. You know, I could have saved that for when, you know, I could actually do some decent damage, but no. I rush into battle. I go where heroes fear to tread. Yeah, well, how I see it, it's on the low end of misplays. Just means instead of this battle already being over, I've got to wait another minute. Here we go, pass that over. That feels like a bit of a maniacal laugh at this point. A bit like, haha, my Gungans are dead. Ha ha ha. Wasn't elect his brethren. You know what, I've got this Grand Arena thing open. I'm going to shut it down because I'm not using it. This is quite literally winging it. Yeah. Okay, so we need to ability block there. Or kill. Kill's fine. Can that be evaded? Can't be evaded, cool. I know, I've heard a few people being annoyed at that. I feel like it's like Gen Nat Calcastus before. Essentially, it's a punishment if you didn't go for it the first time. Yeah, the Inquisitors were definitely another long one. I mean, I can't say I like it when they do this, but I'm guessing they have a metric saying it's beneficial to them. Doesn't make it less annoying. Yeah, by comparison, it is pretty amusing how Bo-Katan Mandalore's had so many reruns yet. Things like Jar Jar have been there, what, twice now? No, no. I love a tune that even at gear 9 or 10 or whatever she is here, she still feels pretty good. You know, it's like, you can just feel how that power's going to scale once you've actually got the relics on. Genuinely though, I've got so much now. Yeah, definitely use the GLs. I'm actually just picking where I'm using them at this point. Let's do Slacker there, I guess. Can I base it? Cool. Right, nice and easy. We'll throw in Hoda. Just so we've got someone to keep passing turns to. Alright, I feel like this has got to be the Bane moment. Do we stick with the rule of 2? Like... I assume I've got to stick with the rule of 2. Yeah. Alright, well... Go on, we'll put Nihilus in. At this point, I don't expect Nihilus to die. By the way, I didn't expect him to die to Bane. Like, you know, with Bane sucking the life out of him. Not to the Ewoks, I feel like I need to make that one clear. That definitely sounded worse than I meant it to. Alright, Kenobi, in you go. Yeah, one banner dropped. I mean, I think we're all weeping in our sleep about it. Let's do that. Oh man. Okay. Basic. Pass that to JMK. $58 again. And then reasonably easy fleet. I think we might try endurance against Executor. Alright, that blows. That blows. On, you're being very uncooperative. To the credit, they actually put Tire Bomber in as well. Yeah, I think that's the right play. Okay, so they get a turn somewhere. But we can do that. Oh, was it the triple attacker lineup? I thought it was the Houndstooth one. Alright, we won't do that then. Alright, I literally glanced at it before going for this, so... Yeah, we can go the go another route, hopefully. Maybe try Executor again. Not Executor, Executrix. Got to be said, this feels like a very bad flick to put on defense. I mean, I do love Prof, but it's not got any durability on defense now. I mean, you think Houndstooth... Sorry, not Houndstooth. Punishing One pretty much killed it on defense. But this guy's obviously just putting it down, hoping it causes some issue. Yeah, definitely there for that. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it's a bit like how I was using it, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to obviously play around it. The idea was there, but the AI wasn't working with it. I haven't now. Although we may need it. I mean, come on, CG. Can you at least fix this bug with this fleet? Like, I don't think I'm being too needy saying, can you actually just make this fleet work the way it should? You know, you broke it. Can you fix it? Be nice if we heard about it, like, in the upcoming patch. It wouldn't bother me, right? The idea, okay, with making sure that Chimera can't, you know, do the thing it's been doing for over a year. You know, even though it's not great, that I'm like, okay, fair enough, whatever, it's your game. But when they actually actively break something, that's when it's annoying. It's like, come on, don't break it trying to fix something you've only just realised you don't want being as it is. This makes our entire GAC process a lot more annoying. Alright. Let's basic, I guess. I don't want you doing anything funny. Dector goes... Oh, no, we go cool. Okay, they didn't get a kill, thankfully. Ooh. Oof. Oof. Just think how much smoother this could have been had they done the marks on foresight. Yeah, this is absolutely filthy. Can I get that out? Yeah, alright. Osprey celebrating the fact that I heard him through the monitor. Okay, come on. Let's just get to the cleanup. Yeah, I was honestly just trying to keep Tide Defender in. I know it was probably a wasted opportunity trying to do it that way, but I thought if I can keep Defender in for a bit longer, I'm going to give it a go. I'm just going to say this. If Finalizer can't clean this up, then it really needs a buff. I mean, it needs a buff anyway, but yeah, it desperately needs one. Okay, we got kind RNG as far as no AoE or mass assist. Okay, turn meter. Base it. Okay, that was good. Hey, they can always bring in a new ship to make it capable of beating Punishing One. I mean, that's pretty mental that Scythe could solo like that. Okay. Cool. 45 we'll take. And let's just wrap this one up. This feels like a hard counter. I say feels just for the fact I have not... Well, I don't think I've done this one too often if I've done this at all. Oh yeah, for sure. If he's ultra efficient, I do lose. I kind of accepted that as soon as I saw what I got on his roster. I mean, 2 losses. One with the Nest battle, one with the fleet. It's like, yeah, I've given him a window. What I would say, fleet-wise, he hasn't got his 2 meta ships. I've got one of mine down. So yeah, he has got a fight on his hands in Fleet. Not to say he can't efficiency win it, but it's a challenge. Wow. Okay. Now, if it was Osprey, I wouldn't believe it. Or Aranya, for that matter. Okay. See? I mean, I wouldn't mind, right? I think if I did this the other way around, you know, I took Radisson against Negotiator, I'd never get that RNG. I mean, that's absolutely mental. Final score, 2049. I'd like to think I made up for a bit with the solos and all that, but I've got no idea what to make of that. I'm going to be honest. I mean, I'm going back to Fleet. They were afforded a drop in Fleet. I think this is where it happens, because we've just seen from our own experience, Executrix is not safe at the moment with this. So, Galactic Republic. Fair enough. Still need counters to Mal and Radis. Not saying there aren't good things there that you can use, but still, that is the one that I would say there could be a trip. I'm not going to say there's anything too big here that could get a trip. Maybe the Ewoks if someone underestimates them, but I'm not going to put money on that. And yeah, I wouldn't say there's anything too big on the south either. I mean, I haven't got any killer crons this time. I've put Queen Amidala at the back, that might trip someone up. There's a Django cron. I do like this, by the by. You gain Retribution for 3 turns, which can't be dispelled. So if the normal turn order flows, Dooku takes the first turn, Master Makashi, Django's the only one exposed. Actually, no, it won't be, because what isn't there? Okay, so maybe not perfect, but I like the idea of Retribution regardless. I think there's something there. Alright, you had to spoil it. Okay, but Trench and Dooku can counter. It's not a big thing, but they can still do something. But yeah, hopefully 2049 is enough. Hopefully it's enough. I don't think he'll become a defensive team. I think he'll just become better on offense, which... Take my 2 rounds today. Well, actually, not my 2 rounds, just Tammins round. I used Slacker on Leia, was it? Oh yeah, because I actually got stomped by Leia. But to do that, I took in GBA and Armourer. Now, if you're telling me that taking in Darkseid Ray will give me the ability to save GBA and Armourer, I'm happy with that. Because right now they're probably more beneficial with C. But besides that, you want to try and keep your faction together, don't you? You don't want to be putting, you know, a Geo and a Mandalorian in with the First Order Galactic Legend. So hopefully it just allows that to be more of a thing. I mean, I know I'm saying that and then I'm saying, oh yes, Eternal can take them, but they obviously don't care about C. I think that's blatantly obvious. So yeah, fingers crossed, that's where it benefits. Right, we've got 1 hour and 26 for TB. I did TB last night, but I'm just checking how we're getting on. a little bit behind. 27 mil. I just pressed that again. Yeah, I did. Great. Again, I pressed it. Oh man, I'm confusing it. Alright, I've never seen this before, but this is pretty cool. I accidentally launched Swaggo again, and it just popped this up saying, go ahead and start playing. It's a good one. That sounds like an Aussie thing to say. Yeah, go ahead and start your play, mate. It's a good one. I don't know. What was that Aussie phrase I heard the other day? It was something along the lines of make it harder. Which doesn't sound good either. But it was like, apparently it's like a thing where if like in the UK we say no problem, there's something in Oz where it's like, it's a response that's along the lines of, this is easy, you could make it harder and it'd still be easy. I don't know. I know it caught me when I heard it, I was like, that's one to put in my notebook. Right. Let me ping these DB people before we go. Not that I need. Update, yes. Notify, true. I thought it was Australian that I heard, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. It was second hand as well, that's something to keep in mind. A little bit by the by this, but I just want to put this out there. You know, like Twitch and payouts and all this lot. This is something that I find quite odd. Like, I got my payout the other day. And thanks to all of you for making it happen, just put that front and center. But I saw the payout on the Twitch end, and it said I'd earned $94.93. You know, fantastic, thank you very much. What kind of gets me each month when this happens, and I'm just trying to find my bank statement of all things, is the conversion rates. I mean, let me pull this up. Here we go. From $94.93 for the payout, it returns to me £72.47. I mean, that feels like a big difference. I don't know what the dollar to the pound is right now in terms of currency, but that feels like a right massive difference. It's where I wish Twitch would sort the money out in like the local currency of the streamer. That way there isn't this conversion process which can rob the streamer. But maybe that's too complicated. I'm assuming it's conversion, but I don't know. Alright, I can see Wolfie's on. I haven't actually raided Wolf in a bit, so I am going to go that way. So yeah, let's get that raid launched. And let me just open this up. There we go. Actually, I think we've had a fairly quiet stream in terms of events, so I don't think there's anything I need to mention. It's been pretty chill. All right. $95 is £75 sterling on Google. All right, so it does work out thereabouts. Still sucks a bit, I'm not gonna lie, but hey up, I'm not in charge of currency. All right, so plan is now to be back Monday. We'll have our final one of this week, so our final GAC of this week. So hopefully I'll see you then. But yeah, go and enjoy Wolfie's stream. I think he's doing some TB right now, so I'll leave that up to you guys to see if that's enjoyable or not. All right, see you folks. Bye for now.